Welcome. Today we got a spicy little power flow. So expect to sweat. You're really going to use your muscles. This is all about getting strong and agile. So we're going to start on our backs. So come lying down. I'm just going to start in a bit of a constructive rest pose. So knees bent, feet flat on the ground, arms along your side. And take a moment to close your eyes. Start breathing through your nose. Feel your belly expand. One of the important reasons to breathe deeply down to your lower belly and let your diaphragm move down and expand your belly is also to convince your body, convince your brain that what you're about to do is safe. You're all good. And then lift both arms and legs up. And first, kind of spread your toes apart, spread your fingers apart. And then start circling both ankles and wrists. Change direction. And shake it out. Set your feet down, arms along your side, and then lift up into a shallow bridge. This is just to kind of engage your glutes. And then come back down. And lift, squeezing your butt. And down. One more time. Lift. Squeeze the butt. And down. Then I want you to lift your right leg up. And again, you're going to lift up into this little bridge pose. As you do so, you're also going to lift your arms over your head. So lift the butt, arm goes over your head. And lower back down. And we have another 4. 3. 2. And 1. Over to the other side. Lift that left leg up. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And set the foot down. Then I want you to hug your right knee in and straighten the left. And we're going to start rolling back and forth. You're going to keep that left leg straight. And the next time you come up, again, you come into a little pistol squat. And again, roll back and pistol squat. One more time, roll back, pistol squat. And this time, come into a warrior 3. Hands to your heart. And then take a Shiva squat for 3, 2, and 1. hands to the mat. Take your legs through, come back into your pistol squat, and roll back. Take both of your knees, give it a roll, and then it's the right leg's turn. Straighten the right leg. Take a couple of rolls like this, and come into your pistol squat. And again, roll back, pistol squat. Oop, it's okay if you lose your balance. One more. Roll back, pistol squat, and this time we're going to go all the way through. Come into your warrior three. 3 Shiva squats for 3, 2, and 1. Back through to your squat and roll back. Take both of your knees to your chest and hold it. See if you can balance on your butt. And what we're going to do, we're going to roll back one more time and we're going to try and roll into a malasana, yogi squat. So roll back and end up in your malasana. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen your spine. Remember, we're aiming for the heels to be on the mat. If that's not happening for you today, that's okay. It's an aim. We all have different stuff going on, and maybe you've got some tightness in your ankles. Come back to that slow nasal breathing. Kind of override the system if your body is telling you, no, we want to breathe faster and more shallow. Keep breathing that deep breath. And then I want you to slowly lift all the way up. And then slowly lower all the way back down. And one more time, lift up. And down. One more time. Up. And down. And then come all the way up to standing. Toe heel your feet together. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step back to plank pose. Come into a plank. And we're going to do these little serratus anterior push-ups. So you're going to kind of lower down in between your shoulder blades. And then lift up. So you're kind of rounding that upper back. And lower. We're going to do 10 of these. So 10, 9, 8. Your arms are straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down towards the floor. Turn your feet over. Press the top of your feet into the mat. Upward facing dog. And we're going to do the same thing, but now we're in the shoulders. So you're going to lift up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. And the same thing. Lower down into your shoulders and press up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Step forward, come into a lunge. Reach your arms up. Get up onto your tippy toes of that front leg, and you're going to do these little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up into a warrior two. Set that heel down. Press actively into that back leg. Again, check in with your breath. You're still breathing through your nose. You're slowing the breath down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half moon. And I want you to pulse this lifted leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And step your left leg back. And then take your right leg and lift the foot off the ground and take it over to the left elbow. Straighten that leg, come into a broken triangle. And you're going to lift this right foot off the ground for 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Three-legged dog. And then step that right foot forward. Come into a lizard pose. And you get to explore here. You get to rest a little. Again, bringing your attention to the breath. Can you slow it down? Even though you wouldn't think so, when we slow the breath down, even when our pulse goes up, we get better performance. Our muscles will get more oxygen, which means they can perform at a much higher level. Step back to plank pose. And again, you're going to do 10 of these little scapular push-ups for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Step forward, come into your lunge. Get up onto your tippy toes to that front foot and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half moon. Pulse your lifted leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, lift that left foot off the ground, take it over to the right. Come into your broken triangle and lift that front leg for 3, 2, and 1. Three-legged dog. Step your left foot forward, come into your lizard pose. And again, you get to explore. And step back to plank pose. One more time. We're going to do that vinyasa with all the little push-ups. We start in plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up dog. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward, and we're going to do 5 bunny hops. And you decide how high you go. Try kick yourself in the butt. And if you go all the way up into a handstand, that's great. If you're just a little bit, if you're scared of going into that handstand, that's totally okay. So you do you. You're going to look forward. You're going to get up on your tippy toes. You're going to put a little bit of bend in your knees, and you're going to try and jump up and kick yourself in the butt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one last jump. We're going to come to the front of the mat. Come into a chair pose. And slowly make your way down onto your butt. Come into your boat pose. Kali Mudra. Keep lifting from the chest. You don't want to collapse that lower back. Take your mudra over to one side and the other. And we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Again, bring your focus back on your breath. And then lift up into a bridge pose. A little different than it was when we first started class. This time we're actually turning it into a back bend. And lower back down. Roll back up into a boat pose. And again, we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower back down. Lift up into your bridge pose. And lower your butt. Roll up to seated. And all the way over, come onto all four. And then I want you to walk your hands forward, come into a puppy pose. Get a little nice stretch into those shoulders. And you decide whether you take your forehead to the mat, maybe your chin. If you have super open shoulders, maybe it's your chest. And then come back forward. Come lying down onto your belly. Take your right arm out to the side and bend the elbow 90 degrees. So it comes out like a cactus arm. Right cheek to the ground. Press the ground away with your left hand, rolling over that right shoulder. Remember, keep the cheek to the ground. A little pec minor opener. And come back to center. Other side. Come back to center. Lift up onto all four. And come to seated. Take a moment to close your eyes. Notice everything that comes up for you. But also let it go. Don't hold on to anything. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.